welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are having a great day so far. Today I'm going to do another Shop My Stash. This is number 3. I do this every couple of weeks, usually 3 or 4 weeks, to give myself some time to really pull some products from my collection and play with them. Kind of focus on using those products over the next few weeks. And then on these videos, I give you the update of the 10 or so products that I used the past few weeks, and then we turn my camera around and shop my collection, and you guys kind of go in there with me and you see me pick all my things. So I filmed this intro a couple of days ago and I deleted the footage. Oh my gosh, I know. So I actually decluttered 5 things from my last Shop My Stash. I'm going to share them with you, and I'm going to share the items that I decided to keep. But if you want to watch my Shop My Stash number 2, I will link that up here in a card and I will put it below. I'll of course list all these products. So let's start out with the 5 things that I got rid of. And I filmed this before I got rid of them, but then as soon as I filmed it, I was like, okay, so I gave it to my sister at work, and then I deleted the footage. Oh my goodness. So the 5 things that I did declutter are the Wet n Wild highlighter in Reserve Your Cabana. I really think that's a good product from the drugstore. And if you just can't spend the money on the Hourglass Ambient Lighting powders, which I love, the Reserve Your Cabana is just a few dollars. You get a ton of product, and it does kind of make light, you know, shine where it needs to, like on the top of your cheekbones or where you would naturally highlight. So I do think it's a good product. I have a lot of the Hourglass powders, so I decluttered that Wet n Wild one. I also decluttered the Flower Beauty Blush Bronzer Duo. The bronzer honestly does not show up on me, and I'm, you know, pretty light skin. So I didn't really love the formula. I felt like it really didn't build. It just kind of looked messy and splotchy, and yeah, not a fan. I did declutter Jordana Sweet Honey Blush. Not because I don't love the formula. I think if you love blush, if you love makeup, if you're on a budget, if you're just starting into makeup, the Jordana blushes are really a good formula, and you can get an array of colors for way cheap. But I just have so many of that color, the Sweet Honey color. I just was like, I'm gonna get rid of it. I have a million other colors like this, but I did like the formula. The Too Faced and Sephora palette, it was the limited edition 15-year anniversary palette. Decluttered it. The only thing that I really like in that palette was the cheek products. I really don't care for the formula of the older Too Faced eyeshadows. The last thing I got rid of was a Laura Geller. It was an eyeshadow quad. No, it was a 6-pan eyeshadow palette. I got it in a set off of QVC, and all of the pans like touched. You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't really dip my brush into just one single shadow, and even when I did that, they all blended together. So I realized through this last Shop My Stash that I don't necessarily love Laura Geller eyeshadows. So the things that I did find the love for and I am keeping: Faced Hangover RX. This is my favorite primer ever. I thought I would use it up, but I have a few more weeks of it. But I'm of course keeping that and recommend it. Now, this is something that I didn't really realize that I would fall in love with. And it's the Urban Decay. It's the concealer pencil in CIA. They have a bunch of different shades of this. I used a lot of this product over the last few weeks, and I love this. In a pinch, you could use this to highlight under your eyes, but what I really love this for is to highlight, is to highlight the center of my face. This product is so creamy. It is such a good concealer, and I'm so glad I'm doing this series because it reminded me and made me use this, and I fell in love with this product again. I've been using this every day. By the way, I did do a get ready with me. I like to do get ready with me's for Shop My Stash, because then you can see these products in action. Maybe if you bought them, you can, you know, see how they work and how I'm incorporating them. But I did a get ready with me using some of these products and some of my new products. So I will link that below if you want to see how these products work, like on my face. Like, I used this concealer in that video, and I know I used this lipstick. This is the Tom Ford lipstick in Moroccan Rouge. And like I said, if you want to see this on my lips, you can go watch that video. It was such a chit-chatty video, but there is the formula. The color. It's a beautiful color. It's a very nice formula. I have learned, though, through this process, that I'm not spending $50 on a lipstick again. I really like the Maybelline matte lipsticks from the drugstore. I like the e.l.f., you know, crayon lipsticks. And $50 for one single lipstick is insane. Unless it's like for a present, or if Brad wanted to get me something like luxurious for Christmas, then I could go for it. But I'm just not going to go out and randomly buy $50 lipsticks anymore. Now here's another lipstick that I didn't use this very much, to be honest. I wanted to reach for this more. It is the Tarte lipstick in Cabana Boy. It's a pretty color. This formula is very, very creamy. It is matte though. It just doesn't last on my lips very much, and it's really pigmented in the swatch on my finger, but on the lips it's not that pigmented. I mean, I guess it's good for like everyday, you know, natural makeup, but you're gonna have to reapply it every couple of hours. So that was kind of frustrating, but I am gonna keep it. Who knows, I might change my mind. But the very last item is Smokey Mauve Single Eyeshadow by MAC. This is gorgeous, gorgeous. Look at it. Just take a second and look at it. Oh my goodness, it is so pretty, and I used this a whole lot during the last few weeks. So that's kind of my take on the items that were in the last Shop My Stash video and my little mini reviews and declutter. I will never lose the footage again. No, never say never, but I will try to never lose the footage again of the things I did declutter. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump into my collection and see what I'm going to be wearing over the next few weeks. So here is my makeup collection. I have a heater underneath there because in the morning times I'm always super cold. But let's jump in and let's pick some things that I'm going to use over the next couple of weeks. Let's start with like primers. So this is my primer drawer, and I have, how is this even done? I don't know. It's all mixed up. I have BB creams and concealers in here, and then I have primers over here, which I should really have like the BB creams over here. I don't know, y'all. I'm still trying to figure out how I want to put my makeup collection. Okay. Since my skin is somewhat cleared up right now, I think I'm going to use a BB cream. Look, I've used this one a lot. This is the Honest Beauty, what's it called? Everything Tinted Moisturizer, Oil Free. And mine's in the color Honestly Cream. The next drawer is my foundations, and I'm not necessarily going to pick a foundation since I picked a BB cream, so let's move on to the next one. I'm actually gonna move over to the other side of my vanity and pick a couple of blushes this week. My drawers squeak so bad, y'all. What can I do? I guess just WD-40? I don't know. Okay, what do we want to pick? Now listen, I've been debating whether or not to declutter the Balm instain blushes. I have decluttered like 2 or 3 of them already. I think I'm going to pull both of these because if I don't find love for them and I don't find I'm reaching for them, I'm going to declutter them. So this one is in Argyle, which is like a really pretty pink, and this one is in Toile. Is that how you say it? These just don't stay on for me as long as they do for other people, so I'm definitely going to pull those 2 to try to see if I can find the love. So let's pull a bronzer or 2 here. I really need to organize my bronzers, you guys. I really do. I haven't used this in a while. This is the Wet n Wild Color Icon, what is it? The contouring palette in Caramel Toffee. This sucker is such a good value. You get so much product. You get like a highlight shade and then a contour shade. So I'm going to try to use this in the next couple of weeks. I'm going to try to use the highlighting side to like set under my eyes. I remember when I first got this palette, I loved the contour side, but I didn't love the beige side. So I'm going to try to play with that. And then what else can I pick? There's a highlighter in here. Why? What else? What is this? I think this is this is an H&M bronzer. I'm going to try to use that too, actually. So we'll see how that goes. And then I'm going to put this highlighter in the highlighter drawer, and that's where we are going to pick from next. So here are my highlighters. What the heck was that noise? I think I want to pick a liquid highlighter to mix in with that BB cream. Let's do, man, I love this so much. The Beauty Crop Lightening Crew highlighter. I got this in an Ipsy bag, and you know what? This is almost gone. I think I'm going to use this. You can use this as a highlighter or, like I said, to mix in with your foundation. So I am going to get that. And then I want to, you know what? I'm going to use this. This is Kevyn Aucoin Candlelight highlighter. I got it in the, what's it called? Schwa box. Where you can get like samples of high-end beauty products. But I've used quite a bit of it. This is Kevyn Aucoin Candlelight highlighter. So I'm going to pull that too. And then let's pick a palette. I've kind of already thought that I want to pull this Morphe palette. This is the 35F palette. I have been using this shade as a highlighter recently, but I want to kind of play with the eyeshadows. I really don't love Morphe shadows as much as most people. So I want to use this, and if I don't like it, if I don't find love for it, I'm gonna get rid of it. And then another one I have is this Morphe palette. It's the 35K. So I'm gonna pull both of these Morphe palettes, and if I don't love them, like I said, I'm gonna declutter them. They're big, they're bulky, they take up space, and I personally don't really love the formula, but I'm going to try it out and I'm going to see if I can find the love. So those are going to be the two palettes that I mostly am trying out for the next couple of weeks. And then I need to pick a couple of lip products. So I kind of want to pick one off the top for some reason. It's like calling my name. One of these. This was a limited edition MAC lipstick in Goddess of the Sea. That's a really pretty color for the fall time. Oh, that's so pretty. I'm gonna pull both of these, y'all. I was just drawn to these two. This is the Kat Von D liquid or regular lipstick in Lovecraft. This is a really pretty everyday color, but it's kind of a little bit of a darker mauve. So I think these are both really good fall time colors. So I'm going to pick both of these. So this week I have 11 items instead of just 10, but that's okay. 2 lipsticks, 2 highlighters, 2 blushes, 2 palettes, a tinted moisturizer, and 2 bronzers. So I will update you guys in a few weeks. Thanks for watching.